Of course, you launch your campaign with 10 trusted creators to create the demand. Then these 100 salespeople will be there to convert the demand.
I like that. I like that. Being British and having a very bland palate, I think I'd go with the unflattering selfie for 24 hours. Hello everyone and welcome to YouTube Live at Stream event by WPP in the beautiful paradise, Bali. I'm your host, Daniel Mananta, and today we're diving deep into a topic that's at the heart of modern marketing, video marketing, and the incredible power of creators. I'm thrilled to be joined by some of the brightest minds in marketing, and we'll be unpacking their perspectives. First up, we have the Head of Media for Unilever Indonesia, Eka Sugiarto. Mbak Eka, apa kabar?
Kabar baik, Daniel.
Kabar baik, I love that. And of course, we're also joined by the Head of Agency Partnership for Google Southeast Asia, Joe Braithwaite. How are you, Joe?
I'm good, thank you. Thanks for having me, Daniel.
Thank you so much for being here. And you know what? At Stream, we're having a very lively discussion about how creators are playing an important role in reaching consumers and shaping their decisions. Some even say that creators are the new brands, the emotional centers of the new information ecosystem. So the first question that I have on this card, I would love for Mbak Eka to do the honor.
Right.
Okay.
Launch your campaign with 10 trusted creators or 100 salespeople.
Right, from Unilever standpoint, okay, not from your standpoint, but from Unilever standpoint.
Of course, you launch your campaign with 10 trusted creators to create the demand. Then these 100 salespeople will be there to convert the demand.
I like that. I like that. What about for you, Joe?
Yeah, I mean, I would always say that, you know, trust is the currency that people make decisions against. So, yeah, and trust is hard to build, right? And trust is hard to gain.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think in the world of marketing, trust is the ultimate currency. So I would go for the 10 trusted creators.
I love that. So I would dig deeper from that question, Maika. How do you think this new creator era is transforming the industry, especially that you've been in the industry for longer than how many years? 20 years?
No. Okay. As a marketer, yes.
As a marketer,
more
yes.
than 20 years.
Yeah.
And I think I've been able to witness some of this transition that happens in industry.
Absolutely.
And in a way, the creators are actually helping us to force deeper connection with some of our so-called communities or people with similar beliefs or like with a similar lifestyle. So in a sense, the advantages of really collaborating with the creator is to get to customize your message, to be more relevant, to actually connect more into what matters into your target consumer's life.
Right.
And basically get to them more as a human being with interest, rather than just like somebody to just connect and that's it.
So as creators, how could they tap in more into your brands?
First things first, there needs to be a very good alignment of what the brand stands for, and therefore to make sure that a creator is really talking or connecting with something that is on brand, or actually establish the relevance of the brand into their life, into their days, and into the same communities' days and moments.
And Joe, you're representing the, I guess, YouTube,
Yeah.
right? How have you changed the way you advise your clients who want to advertise on YouTube?
And we talk a lot about this kind of idea of like the brands say and others say.
Yeah.
And I think it's the tension in the industry at the minute that's actually really interesting, because like with everything, there's no right or wrong. But I think when you're a brand and you want to talk about when does the brand own the narrative, when do you want the authenticity and the cut through and the relatability of a creator? And I think like most debates, neither end of the spectrum is completely right or wrong. You're trying to find a blend.
Yeah.
And we've had a few talks about it today in some of the different panels. And I think everyone said, what's the right balance? Where do you not draw the line, but how do you get the best of both worlds? So yeah, I would suggest that when brands own the narrative, you're doing that kind of brand saliency, upper funnel, brand building, memorability. And when you're moving towards creators, you're talking more about how it impacts someone's life, how they use the product, how they feel about the product, like as an end user. So yeah, I mean, I think most brands do both well. And we try and advise that kind of balanced ecosystem approach.
Now, Joe, please do the honor.
An exciting and nerve-wracking moment. Would you rather post an unflattering selfie for 24 hours or eat 3 chilies? Being British and having a very bland palate, I think I'd go with the unflattering selfie for 24 hours. And just let go of ego and just let it save my taste buds.
But what about for you, Micah?
I can easily do the chili.
There you go.
For the record, when I was just like 7 years old, I got 15 chilies at once.
It's just them being British and Indonesian.
But you know what, guys? I know content that features these types of challenges, yeah? And it's been thriving on YouTube. There's even a dedicated YouTube channel called First We Feast. Those inception back into 2014 hinge upon the content where celebrities battle it out on eating the spiciest hot wings. You guys probably watched that, right? And this very success is a testament to the platform's deep-rooted relationship with the individuals behind such content. Because, of course, the term creators itself was coined by YouTube over 20 years ago, and it has been the heart of the platform until today. I'd like to ask both of you, right? What excites you about YouTube's connection with the creators itself? From a client perspective, you know, being Unilever, now we have YouTube and creators, and from YouTube.
I think one thing for sure, because of the invention of the creator terminology within YouTube, there are people who at some point of their life decide whether they want to be a creator, be very serious about it, or they do something else. And then the ones who are deciding on being a creator really invested time, thoughts, some planning into what my next content would be, and also many tactics in order to really make it self-fulfilling, creation job. I guess that is also what is making it different with many other platforms, because it really takes that seriousness, determination to start creating, and therefore the excitement actually starts from then. How do you really get your brand into part of the sauce? Actually creating the next level of content, and therefore creating the next level of connection.
So good. And Joe, from a YouTube standpoint, what do you think?
I mean, when we talk to clients and we talk about YouTube as a platform, we talk about this idea, the difference between influencers and creators. And it sounds like semantics. It sounds like you're splitting hairs. But actually, when you look at the influence thing, where it's like, it can be lifestyle, it's following, it's posting people, there's a passiveness to people consuming influencer-led content. I think when I've worked with creators, and they love the term creator because, you know, it comes from content creator. And it comes from this idea that you are producing content, which I would say, you know, advertising can feel like advertising. Content feels organic, it feels authentic. They have a theme, they have a motif, they plan ahead, they create long-form content at quality, and they do it consistently.
Yeah, and I think that process, they build community,
yes,
right?
And I think you have to earn that title. I don't think you just get given that title. I think, you know, lots of us could be, I can take a photo here and post it. That's not the same as people that create those long-form content.
Anyway, so I'm going to ask you guys to take the last card. I think, yeah, you go, Micah.
Only post content on shorts or only post long form content?
Which one would you rather do?
I would say that in this time and this era, the word only becomes the enemy, because somehow it is not our marketers' privilege to say that, oh, we only do this, we only do that. We have to recognize that all these are getting more fragmented, and everybody's attention is getting stolen every time. And almost as brands, I mean, the best thing you can do is to really understand the behavior and be ready for some of the potential interaction with the brand.
I love that. Now, from YouTube.
We often talk about small invitations to big stories as a way of thinking about the ecosystem. So actually, if I had to pick one, would I have the big story or would I have the small invitation? I think I'd have to go with the invitation, because the way we see it is that actually the consumer behavior is the scroll or the short form is the audition. So it's the flicking through, what are you interested in, what are your passions, when does something capture your attention? And then often the small invitation brings you to the big story.
But
so
Joe,
my worry is without the big...
This is about posting, not about advertising.
True.
I mean, posting means you can find the content or you cannot find the content.
My worry is if you don't have the audition. So the short form is the high-speed audition. So the audition brings you into the ecosystem. So if I could only do one, I'd do the invitation and the audition. But I would always vouch for long form as my hero from a creative agency perspective.
So for some reason, my shoulder has been beating. Anyway, we're gonna go very soon to the party here at WPP Stream, but we still have a few cards that this is just a quick fire, a rapid fire, right?
Start a noisy and viral trend now. Create content that quietly shapes long-term culture. Create content that quietly shapes long-term culture.
I love that. And YouTube?
I'll go create content that quietly shapes long-term culture.
Same thing.
That's the win.
All right.
Yeah. Push creative boundaries, or play it safe. Push creative boundaries all the time.
I think we're on the same page. Push the creative boundaries. Would I rather spark a conversation or dominate a feed? I would spark a conversation.
Yes, on the same page. Spark conversation.
This is too easy. I'm talking to creatives here.
Would you rather get good ROI on a creator campaign or good PR? Get good ROI on creator campaign.
That's playing it safe.
No, it is.
It's playing it safe. It's not pushing the boundaries.
I was going to say, we're going to differ for the first time. I'd go for the PR. I'd go for the talkability.
There you go. Okay.
Be deeply relevant to one subculture or broadly known by the masses. So I would say be broadly known by the masses because I come from advertising.
No. No way.
Yeah, be broadly known by the masses, but perhaps the way to it is to address many different communities.
Different subcultures. Okay, the last one.
Would you rather give up TV for a year or give up YouTube for a year?
Oh.
It should be easy for you,
I was
Joe.
going to say, I can't contractually, I would have to say I'm going to give up TV.
If this is for me personally, I'm answering on behalf of Unilever, right?
Okay.
So we will continue to invest on both.
Ah, there you go. Well said, well said. Well, guys, watch more episodes that cover interesting and hot topics about brands and creator collaborations on YouTube Creator Indonesia's YouTube channel. But for sure, Joe, Eka, thank you so much for this conversation. I hope you guys get some wisdom, some insights as a creator and as a brand as well. So thank you again. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye.